Terrifying reasons to never visit the dark web. Let's set the record straight. The dark web isn't a tourist destination for your browser to visit. It's this shadowy corner of the internet where you can dig up all sorts of info. But here's the question. If it's just another place to find stuff online, why does everyone warn you to stay away? Is it a digital Wild West full of hackers, scammers, and other shady individuals? Are computer viruses lurking around every virtual corner? And is it true that this is a place where people are selling souls? Well, buckle up. We're about to dive into the deep end of the internet. Before we get to the dark web, let's talk about the deep web. What is it? The deep web is a part of the internet you can't easily find using regular search engines. It's like having secret rooms on the internet. This is where you'll find secured websites like your email inbox, online banking, and subscription services like Netflix. You need a password to get in, which keeps your information safe. Now, let's dive a little deeper and explore the dark web. Meet Joseph, a curious social media user who shared his dark web incident on a Q&A site. He said he got curious about the dark web, so he researched how to access it. First, he downloaded a special browser on his smartphone. This was the Tor, or the Onion router. Because you can't just access the dark web with regular browsers like Chrome, Firefox, or Internet Explorer. That's where Tor comes in. When you use it, your browsing becomes more private, and it's more difficult for others to track what you're doing online. It's like the incognito mode of Chrome or Firefox, but way more advanced and secure. After about 30 minutes, Joseph figured out how to navigate the dark web. He struggled to explore since the dark web lacks a Google-like search engine to guide users. So Joseph needed to know precise website addresses like http://darkweb.onion to navigate the dark web. As he browsed, he noticed that many websites here involved illegal activities. Given the browser's anonymity, it's no wonder many use it for their dark secrets. A 2020 report showed that nearly 57% of the dark web is used for illegal activities. These include hacking, violence, hitman services, extreme platforms, illegal marketplaces, selling illegal substances and dangerous weapons, and cybercrime forums. You can supposedly even buy stolen credit cards, fake degrees, passports, and even someone's entire identity, including their bank account details, driver's license, and social security number, for just a measly $1,200. But because transactions on the dark web are anonymous and untraceable, many of these are just scams, malware, or viruses. So it's pretty ironic if you try to buy a stolen credit card only to have your own money stolen. Better luck in your next life. Joseph also quickly noticed that the most websites charged fees, usually paid in cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. On the dark web, criminals rake in about $500,000 per day using cryptocurrencies. They use this method to make it harder to trace where the money comes from and how it's used. Joseph ended up only visiting free text-based sites. He kept scrolling, getting more hooked on the strange contents. His curiosity led him to bizarre forums and websites full of conspiracies, mysteries, and crime topics. For example, he stumbled upon websites packed with the spooky and supernatural. He found supposed voodoo practitioners selling spirits and read disturbing stories about rituals to summon the dead. One of the things Joseph came across was a chilling and brutal kind of cookbook. He said it was well written and detailed, which made it disturbingly fascinating to read. But after reading it, he had trouble sleeping that night. For weeks, he couldn't make eye contact with strangers in public without dark thoughts invading his mind. Joseph later admitted it was one of the most unsettling experiences of his life. But not everyone who visits the dark web has the same experience as Joseph. Meet Peter, another internet adventurer who sees some good in the dark web's dark side. While he knows about its shady side, Peter claims there's more to this hidden corner of the web than just illegal stuff. He claims there are still legal and moral activities on the dark web, such as social networks, libraries, email services, and book clubs. The dark web also shields users' activities from tracking by companies like Google or the government. It also offers a platform where people can conduct business transactions or payments without others knowing or judging them. And did you know there's supposedly an even deeper part of the dark web? It's called Mariana's Web, named after the Mariana Trench. Just as the Mariana Trench is the deepest part of the ocean, Mariana's Web is said to be the deepest, darkest corner of the internet. They say this is where you'll find the world's deepest secrets, the stuff that the government and the Vatican don't want you to know. If you're into conspiracy theories, Mariana's Web would blow your mind. Just imagine, they claim you can discover who really killed John F. Kennedy. You'll know whether the moon landing was faked, who was really behind 9/11, why there's fluoride in the water, and even deeper world secrets. And that's not all. There's allegedly an advanced artificial intelligence system in Mariana's Web monitoring all of this. But before you get too excited, there's no proof that Mariana's Web actually exists. According to rumors, you'd need quantum computing to access it. Quantum computers, well, that sounds cool, but these are super advanced computers that are still extremely rare today. They say you'd also need polymeric falsigal derivation to reach Mariana's Web. Sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Keep in mind, there's no such algorithm in real life. It's just a made-up part of the stories about Mariana's Web. There's no solid evidence proving Mariana's Web is real, so for now, it remains just a legend or urban myth. So, let's get back to the more realistic dark web, and why shouldn't you visit it? Visiting the dark web itself isn't illegal, but it's better to avoid it. Why? One wrong click could seriously mess up your life. Take Joseph's experience. Just reading a cookbook left him deeply disturbed. Now imagine the consequences of being tempted to purchase illegal goods or services that are readily available on the dark web. Getting involved in illegal activities on the dark web can lead to a pile of legal problems. Many unsuspecting users get tangled up in illegal activities, risking jail time and permanent damage to their reputations. Those who get caught or end up in trouble often experience intense stress and fear. The place is also crawling with malicious hackers who might blackmail or threaten you, which can seriously mess up your life. And of course, exposure to disturbing content on the dark web can severely impact your mental health. People who frequently see this kind of content might end up with traumatic stress, nightmares, and other psychological issues. The dark web isn't just full of hackers. It's packed with viruses and malware that can destroy your devices. Think about what could happen if your computer gets infected. Criminals could steal your photos, passwords, credit card info, and many of your personal information. They might even attack other devices in your Wi-Fi network. So be careful what you click online. The consequences can be terrifying. Bottom line, you should never visit the dark web.